Emily had always dreamed of becoming an artist. Ever since she was a child, she loved painting, using colors to express the emotions she was never allowed to speak about. However, her conservative parents, who had immigrated from Pakistan to the US, believed art was a waste of time. "You will study medicine or law." "That's final," her mother declared whenever Emily brought up her dream. Every night, she hid in her room, painting in secret, terrified that her parents would find out. When she turned 18, she applied to an art school without telling them. The day her acceptance letter arrived, her father found it first. The house erupted in chaos, yelling, accusations, and threats. Her father told her, "If you leave this house to pursue this nonsense, don't ever come back." Heartbroken but determined, Emily left. She struggled alone, working odd jobs to pay for her tuition. She missed her mother's cooking, her siblings' laughter, but she knew she could never return. Years later, she became a well-known artist. Her paintings, often filled with deep, untold stories, resonated with people across the world. One day, her mother sent her a message, "Your father is sick. He wants to see you." With trembling hands, Emily visited him. He was weak, but his pride was still strong. She hesitated before stepping into the room, memories of the past flooding her mind. "You wasted your life," he muttered, his voice barely above a whisper. Emily took his hand, feeling the years of distance between them. She met his eyes, filled with unspoken emotions, and replied, "No, Dad. I found it." As she sat beside him, they remained silent for a long time. Then, just as she was about to leave, her father finally spoke, his voice softer now. "Tell me about your paintings." And for the first time, Emily shared her world with him, hoping that, even in his final moments, he would understand. Days later, her father passed away. At his funeral, Emily stood beside her mother and siblings, feeling a bittersweet mix of grief and closure. After the ceremony, her mother handed her a small package wrapped in old cloth. Inside was a sketchbook, her childhood drawings that her father had secretly kept. Tears welled in her eyes. In his own way, he had seen her, even if he could never say it. At that moment, Emily knew that while reconciliation might never have been perfect, love had always been there, hidden in the quiet spaces between them.